Hi everyone and welcome back to Googie's Kitchen. My name's Alexis and today I want to show you how to make my delicious chickpea Yorkshire puddings from my new book, Gifts from Grandpa. So today I want to show you how to make my delicious chickpea Yorkshire puddings, but before I do, if you are new to my channel, then hello and welcome. It's lovely to have you here, and if you like cooking videos and you want to see more like this one, then I upload every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 AM, so please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. As I just mentioned, today I want to show you how to make my chickpea Yorkshire puddings, or Chickpea Yorkies as I like to call them, and this recipe is in my new cookbook, Gifts from Grandpa, which is available to buy on Amazon, and I will link it in the description box below for you. This book has been written in loving memory of my dad, because I think my dad was an amazing cook. So I wanted to write down his recipes and put them in a book. And in this book are my dad's recipes, a few of my own, a couple of my nan's and one of my grandfather's as well. Now onto chickpea Yorkies, and for those of you that don't know, I'm actually gluten intolerant. And so I can't eat an ordinary Yorkshire pudding without using gluten-free flour, and I'm not too keen on gluten-free flour. I just don't like it. So I started to think about what sort of flour I could use, and I found chickpea flour, and I started to use that, and I made them with chickpea flour, and they taste delicious. I'm sure there are some people out there who say it's not a true Yorkshire pudding, but to me this is a really great alternative. And my dad was the one who taught me how to make a really good batter, so I wanted to share his recipe, including chickpea flour, with you today. So here is my chickpea Yorkies recipe. So the first thing I'm going to do is preheat the oven to 280 degrees, and you need to get the oven really nice and hot before you cook the chickpea Yorkies. While the oven's preheating, I'm also going to put the tin in as well, and I'm going to add a drop of oil to the bottom of each of the muffin circles. Is that what you call them? I suppose so. So I'm just going to add a drop of oil to the muffin trays, and then I'm going to heat this up while the oven is preheating. So I'm going to put that in there now. So now I'm going to make the Yorkshire pudding batter mix. And I've got myself a large mixing bowl, and I've got one with a lid as well. If you can get one with a lid, that does help, because I like to put it in the fridge for a while. And then what I'm going to do is I've got 200 grams of chickpea flour that I'm going to pour into the bottom of the bowl, and then I've got 200 mils of milk. This is oat milk, so these are gluten and dairy free Yorkshire puddings. And my dad taught me that when you make a Yorkshire pudding, you have to have equal measures of things. So you have 200 grams of flour, and then you'll have 200 mils of milk. So it's like equal measures of everything. And then I've got 2 large eggs, which I'm just going to whisk up before I pour this in. So I'm going to pour that in, and then I'm going to mix the batter together. And then to make these rise, because I'm not using self-raising flour, I'm going to put in a teaspoon of baking powder, and in there I've also got a pinch of salt as well. So I'm going to put that in, and I'm just going to mix all of these ingredients together until they're well mixed in. And then I'm going to grab my lid, and I'm going to put this into the fridge and wait for my oven to preheat now. So my oven has preheated now, and it's really nice and warm. So what I'm going to do, as quickly as I can, take the muffin tray out of the oven and pour in the batter mix into each tin, trying to do it as evenly as possible. So I'm just going to keep pouring until I've used up all of the batter mix. think that normally it makes about 5 or 6. Today it's only going to make 5, but that's fine. So I've used all the batter mix up, and I'm going to put this back into the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes now. Turn the oven off and the Yorkshire puddings are done. As you can see, they're a lovely golden brown colour, so that's perfect, and we're going to be having those with a quick roast dinner this evening. So I'm going to do roast chicken breasts and roast potatoes, and I've got some cabbage as well. So that is our dinner this evening. So that's how you make my delicious chickpea Yorkies, and that recipe I will link in the description box below for you, and it's also in my new cookbook Gifts from Grandpa, which is available to buy on Amazon, and as I said earlier, I will link this in the description box below for you too. I'm off to enjoy these with a delicious roast dinner this evening, so I'm really looking forward to that. So that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below. Have you tried Yorkshire puddings with a different flour, and how did they turn out? I'd love to know, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.